Thanks, Kitty, and welcome back to Sports Corner. Let's get started. For starters, baseball team finished up their regular season with a record of 26-5 and won an 11-game win streak to end the season. Senior Drew Borner led the team with 39 hits, 40 runs, and 28 stolen bases. In districts, the Cats outscored Omaha South and Burke by a combined score of 25-0. Their state best record was enough for them to earn the #1 seed in Class A, and they will play Kearney today at 10 o'clock at Werner Park. The theme is Green Out. On May 10th, the boys and girls track teams competed in districts in Kearney with a chance to go to state on the line. Before, the boys team placed 5th at Metros and the girls team placed 3rd, and that transferred over well at districts. The boys placed 3rd and the girls placing 4th, in large part due to the runners. They were on fire. The girls won the 4x400 and the 4x800 relay, and the boys also won the 4x800 relay. Sophomore Jack Whitty won the boys 800 with a 1-minute 56.7-second time. The team will compete at state on the 18th and the 19th. The boys soccer team wrapped up their season with an overall record at 6-9 and lost in the first round of districts 3-0. Senior Johnson Liu led the team with 19 points, 7 goals, and 5 assists on the season, and senior Sean Beatty led the team with 74 saves. On May 4th, the girls soccer team played Lincoln Pines X in a district finals. Our reporters Miguel Paredes-Reyes and Samuel Whitaker were there and have more.
On a cold, misty Tuesday night, the Midwest girls soccer team took on Lincoln Pines X in a battle to send the winning team to compete in the state tournament. The Wildcats sustained pressure early, keeping the ball in the Pius defensive zone for most of the first half. Shots were plentiful during this attack, and it would wear out Pius, but ultimately the Thunderbolt goaltending kept the score locked at 0.
Overall, we were feeling really well that we were going to kill the team, which wasn't the end result, but we still did the best we could. Well, during the game, we were possessing a lot, more than the other team, so we thought that we could just score right away and keep it going, but we just came out harder than them.
Pius would occasionally find themselves upfield, but were often called offsides or closely defended by the Wildcats. Sophomore goaltender Ella Konwinski made timely save after timely save and would hold off Pius for a little while until the shot from the middle of the crease was poked in just a little bit after the midway point of the first. The Wildcats would use halftime to rest, but also prepare for the second half with insight from coaches and teammates to keep spirits high even though they were down.
Up until that point, we had done everything right defensively. We knew exactly what they were going to try and do. So it was just more or less stay the course. And they were large. If you were at the game, you saw the first 20, 25 minutes, we dominated the game. Finishing is always hard, especially against a quality team. So we just need to finish and just stay the course. It was going to be fine, and it was.
With their season on the line, Midwest put themselves back in control by keeping the pressure on the Pius defense, keeping the ball out of their defensive zone, and put forth a more offensively pressured strategy. The Wildcats would find themselves in a corner kick scenario, with everybody crashing the net. Junior midfielder Callie Kirshner knocked on the loose ball and would tie the game at 1.
I just knew that I somehow needed to get the ball in the back of the net to get us back in the game, and that was an opportunity that I was given, so I knew how to take it and do anything I could to just find a way to get the ball in the goal. Just needed to make sure that we could keep our composure and stay calm instead of just trying to just kick it out of the back and just possess and take any opportunity we had to clear it out so they didn't get a chance.
The second half would end in back and forth pressure from both sides, but ultimately the score would stay tied, sending the game to overtime. 2 10-minute overtimes solved absolutely nothing as both sides were strong defensively, with goaltenders making amazing saves. It would take a shootout to decide who would advance. Pius would score on every attempt, with the Wildcats being stopped on 2 of their shots, sealing it for Pius and advancing them to the state tournament. This run won't soon be forgotten, as the Wildcats will look forward to be back here next season. For the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Miguel Paredes-Reyes and Samuel Whitaker.
Thank you. The lacrosse team wrapped up their regular season against West Des Moines on Saturday, finishing the season on a record of 8-4. 2 juniors, Brody Gorseth and Reef Beal, reached the coveted 100 career points club. The team hopes to get back to the state championship and finish what they started last year. The girls tennis team placed 8th at the Papio Invite on May 5th, 7th at the Miller North Invitational on May 6th, and 8th on Lincoln East Invitational on May 8th. Finally, boys golf played in the Lincoln Southeast Invitational and placed 5th out of 18 total teams. Senior Aiden Nelson shot an even 72 par, placing 5th in the individual category. They have 2 more meets until district tournament on May 16th. Back to you, Katie.